Bro, this kid thinks he's cursed. And after you see this, you'll think so too. It started when the most precious person to him got seriously injured. He watched from the hospital floor, covered in bruises himself. That's when it hit him. The first time he thought he might be a misfortunate child was right then. School didn't make it better. Every day it was the same. Hey, can someone lend me sport attire? Why do you keep borrowing it every day? Buy it yourself. Nothing goes right around him. Who took this comb here? Somehow it's always his fault. He can feel it too. Something strange. Bad things follow him even when he does nothing. Then the building collapsed. People were screaming. The director was yelling for Mina, but he was just stretching. Don't overdo yourself, everyone said it. You're too calm. He was calm, but he had a reason. Because his friends were always by his side. Through all the bad luck, all the chaos, they never left him. It got worse in class. What are you looking at? That gave me the fucking creeps. Then the so-called penalty. Ah, what? You guys said that it's the penalty. But they were just lying to mess with him. Aren't they getting tired of this? Hey, get lost. So he sat alone, picking up pens off the floor, in an empty classroom. No one around, until one voice. Wow, even your personality is nice. He watched other kids walk away laughing. We're going to eat tteokbokki. And he wondered, what would it feel like to not be causing any misfortunes? Outside, he tried to practice. Isn't this how I should smile too? His hand gripped the ground, and then he gave up. No, this might be for the better. He turned around, but then, this thing has never happened before. They called him a genius, an actor like no other, but they whispered, he brought misfortune. 4 years ago, an accident on set. He was the only survivor. Then he disappeared. But I don't believe in curses. A man in the press room, voice shaking with defiance, hospital, cold white lights. Li Huan lies still, monitors beeping softly. He's stable, for now. The doctor's face, heavy with something unsaid, darkness, swallowing the real world whole, silence, absolute. Who are you? A woman in white, hair like ink, floating in the void. You shouldn't be here. Her eyes, empty and full of grief. You should have died. There too. Her whisper freezes the void. No, stay away. He stumbles back, terror closing his throat. She reaches out, a pale, trembling hand, the void tightening around him. Gasp. He jolts awake, back in the hospital bed, drenched in sweat, real world, harsh fluorescent light. A nurse rushes in, panic in her voice. It was just a dream, right? His hands shake, he can't catch his breath. The hallway, quiet footsteps, a man in a dark suit, has been waiting. You've been asleep for 4 years. His silhouette, framed by the window. 4 years? Li Huan's eyes widen, disbelief turning to dread. A flicker, at the edge of vision. Not again. Please, not again. Void returns, colder, deeper. She is closer now, almost touching. You can't escape. This stage. Her voice, no longer a whisper, a verdict. This isn't acting. This is your curse. The void mirrors his own terrified face. Why me? Why won't you leave me alone? He screams, but no sound comes out. Because you left us. Shadows rise, faces of the dead crew, flames, screams, falling lights. The accident replays, and he's forced to watch. He covers his ears. The void won't let him look away. Guilt, crushing him. Wake up, wake up. He claws at the darkness, desperate to escape. Beep, beep, beep. Monitors screaming. Back in the real world. Doctor, he's seizing.
This kid has spent his whole life perfecting one skill. How to survive. He is standing stiff. Fists clenched. Sweating. The woman behind him is clutching files like a shield. Both of them are terrified. The sign says Morin Orphanage. The camera says wreck. This is supposed to be a charity visit. This is supposed to be help. This is our study room. He says it with a smile so bright it hurts, but his eyes are screaming. The director takes one look and says it out loud. Why is it so terrible? The photographer can't get enough. Click, click, click. Secretary Han, I think we can end it here. We have enough good pictures. That's all this ever was. Enough good pictures to use. And then the director looks at him. That perfect kid. That kid? He is impressive, huh? What's the use of studying uselessly? Just quit it. You have a way to make a living anyway. He is telling an orphan to give up. To just use his face. Yeonjae snaps. Why are you saying that? The whole room freezes. Are you disciplining me right now? How dare you talk back? He gets in his face, fist clenched. This man is about to hit a child in an orphanage for answering back. And then Yeonjae does what he has always done. He flips the switch. For us to be living like this, it was all thanks to your support. Just now that was a test, right? Fake sparkles, fake gratitude, perfect acting. The director is stunned into complete silence. Do you think you will become a director if you join a company? He survived. Again. But the real test is not over. If the director asks me to get the coffee myself, there are many variables, so no. And then it happens. The tray falls, coffee everywhere, all over him. Is it not enough to cover it up with the scores that I have accumulated so far? And spilled all the coffee on me. He is soaked, stained, humiliated. This is where his scores mean nothing. This is where they fire him. Then she comes back. I prepared a cold drink. What do you think? She came back with iced drinks. For everyone. Yeonjae, you should drink it too. It is Yeonjae, director. Why are you standing? Secretary, have one too. For the first time, he says his name right. For the first time, he is offered a seat. And the photographer walks up quietly and hands him something. Why did he give this to me? Perhaps. He looks down at the photo in his hand. For the first time today, someone actually saw him. He was born with too much bad luck. That was the rule. Every human gets a fixed amount of misfortune. You carry it, you live with it, you die with it. His was gone. What is going on? What have you done? He is being grabbed, shaken. The ghost in the black suit cannot believe it. Like when I evaded death that time? It is different from back then. You escaped death thanks to me. I turned the tables and saved you. I could not even touch it. But that kind of luck has not appeared again. But you are a misfortune-evading mutant. How did you shake off all of your misfortune? Wait, tell me, he thinks. He remembers that day. To such an unlucky human like you. It happened when a human's misfortune quantity is usually fixed. Why did yours disappear? It was a gamble, so I guess it paid off. What? The reason for its disappearance. I became Park Hae-sun back then. Haeyeon. Even before I fell off the roof, I was laughing with Haeyeon. I remembered your words and pretended to be Park Hae-sun. So that might be the solution. Too interesting. It is not confirmed yet, but cut, real world. Sunlight. A man approaches him, camera around his neck, sweating, hands up, nervous. What? Why are you asking me that all of a sudden? No, do not misunderstand. I am not a strange person. I came outside to do some side work today. I work as an assistant director at a drama production company. Juyeon looks down, sweat on his neck. I have never done anything like acting before, though. Hey, do not worry. That is actually better. That line changes everything. Because somewhere else on a different set. But you came here despite knowing that? I apologize. As expected, you are so tactful. The assistant director is bowing. The real one. The one in the beige shirt with suspenders. He is holding a phone. Holding a photo. But this child is still in elementary school and has no experience, and his image is just perfect. I had a hard time finding him, so at least take a look at his picture. Wait, let me see. What? Okay. The PD looks. His eyes change. Hey, assistant director, bring this child here immediately, just like that. Green lit. No audition, no discussion. He found his monster, and back in the other world, I received a nice opportunity. What is it? The ghost in the black suit is buzzing, fists clenched, stars around him. He is excited. The kid in the purple sweater turns, slow, deliberate, white spirit ribbons circling him.
He has a curse where if he calls someone a cheapskate, their life gets ruined. And he just called a famous actor that word on a live film set. Yeonjae lives by one rule: do it in a way where no one gets harmed. That's why he rides the bus alone in the back. That's why he doesn't talk. On the bus today, two kids are fighting in front of him. My turn, you're so cheap. He hears that word and his chest tightens. Cheapskate. For normal people, it's just an insult.
For him, it's a trigger. Whenever he says it with emotion, something terrible happens to that person, so he stays quiet. But today, he can't stay quiet. He arrives at a film set. It's chaos. Crew members are running around the fountain. Someone is yelling, "Let's move quickly. Have they set up the lighting yet?" Yeonjae is there as a child extra, a nobody. The lead actor, Jung Hyun, looks nice but busy. The crew points Yeonjae to a corner.
He is supposed to be bubbly and bright in an extreme situation. That's his only direction. Then the main PD shows up, Kim Yo-han, cap, mustache, cold eyes. He looks at Yeonjae from head to toe and doesn't like what he sees. He whispers to the staff. Looking at him, it doesn't seem like he's good at acting. Another staff defends him. So what if he's not good, when the director's here to shoot it prettily? Yeonjae hears it. He knows he is bad. He has never acted before. The scene starts. The famous actor in the blue suit is on the bench. He is holding a basketball. He is acting out a sad scene. He is thinking about his daughter. He says in his head, "Kim Ju-yeon, that punk. I raised her so well and made her a teacher." He is deep in character. Yeonjae is supposed to walk in and be the bright kid. But Yeonjae looks at the basketball and something feels off. The actor is holding it like it's his, but Yeonjae knows it's not. This is the same situation he saw on the bus. Someone taking what is not theirs. Someone being cheap. He can't stop himself. He walks up and says, "Is that ball yours?" The actor breaks character for a second. What? The crew freezes. The PD leans forward to the monitor. "Oh, this is not in the script." Yeonjae continues. "I'll return it to you." Hey, he is not acting. He is genuinely annoyed. He clicks his tongue, "Ch," and turns away. The whole set is silent. The staff is whispering. Script, is it? Is that in the script? The PD doesn't say cut. He is watching. He sees something. The actor in the blue suit, he is a veteran. He feels this energy. He thinks Yeonjae is doing method acting. He thinks this kid has exceptional talent. He goes deeper. His face turns serious. This immersion. And then Yeonjae does it. He says the cursed word, the one he promised never to say. Cheapskate. The actor explodes. His face twists. Cheapskate? What did you say, you twerp? This isn't my ball, you know? That's why I won't give it to you, okay? He is shouting, holding the ball like a child. For a second, the set thinks they are really fighting. The PD is sweating. The actor's face is red. He stands up, hand on his chest. What? Then Yeonjae, still in that trance, says the most personal line he has ever said. When I'm an adult, I'm going to buy better game consoles than my brother, and I'll never lend them to him. It's not in the script. It's his real memory, his real pain. Everyone thinks it's brilliant acting. Cut, the PD finally yells. Yeonjae snaps out of it. He realizes where he is. Right, we were filming a drama, weren't we? I apologize. I am sorry. He bows his head, scared he ruined everything. But the actor laughs. It's all right. He is sparkling. He lifts Yeonjae up in a hug, flowers everywhere. Just call me Hyung. Haha. The crew claps. Everyone had fun shooting. I also had fun acting for the first time in a while. Yeonjae thinks it's finally over. He can go home. He walks through Do-sung Park. The sun is setting. He sees a woman. Long black hair, light blue cardigan. She is walking with a limp. Her legs aren't very healthy either. He remembers her, his teacher. He follows her without thinking. Footsteps. She stops. She turns around and her face is cold. Why did you do it? Yeonjae is startled. What? She says, but still. She is angry, but there is fear behind it. Before Yeonjae can answer, someone screams from behind. An older woman in a dark skirt is running, waving her arms, out of breath. Huff, huff. She bends over, gasping. Just now, someone named Kim Jo-han called. He said he's a PD. He wants to do an additional shoot with you, Yeonjae. Yeonjae freezes. Additional shoot? He wants to reshoot the scenes? Did he do that badly that they need to reshoot? The older woman catches her breath and says, no, it's not a reshoot. Yeonjae looks at his teacher, confused. Teacher, why is she here? Why does she look so scared? She looks at him, eyes shaking, and says the line that changes everything. You can't, Yeonjae. I just want to avoid misfortunes by myself like this. As soon as I said that, everything changed. Lee Yeonjae, the boy everyone avoids. You will get hurt if you are close to him. I do not know why he is so unlucky. Yeonjae, I am scared of you. Even he thinks it is weird.
Why do bad things only happen around me? After an accident, he met a mysterious entity. Strange. You should have died according to your fate, so why are you still alive? One truth he learned. I can avoid misfortune if I act like someone else. To survive, he has to become an actor. It starts at the park drama shoot. Little sibling, Ajusi? The director asks. Yeonjae freezes. The man in the black suit next to him is already crying. Huff, hick, no. His face is red. Tears. The crew watches. Did you lend your game console to the teacher? Silence. No answer. Just a shocked face. That is the technique. He does not overact. He listens. But why? The teacher watching the monitor says, but why? Her heart is beating. She feels it. Cut. Did you see his expression? He is so good. Goosebumps again. Seriously, why are you so good?
Since when have you been so good at acting, huh? The actor puts him in a headlock. Cute. Please let me go. I will if you call me Hyung. Yeonjae's acting is so great that even the PD thought that he was an elementary school student until the end of the shooting.
Wait, you were a middle schooler, Yeonjae? Ha ha ha, that is even cuter. Oh my, really? Then he has such a talent. At night, at the gate, director, welcome. You have worked hard. Why did you buy so much? We received chicken for the kids to eat and other things. Received?
Seeing you come back this excited, it seems like you had fun at the shoot, right? Because you did acting, the misfortune mediums have all disappeared. That is good. Are you not happy? You found a method to steer away from misfortunes. Really good at this time.
You do not remember it, right, Yeonjae? Yeah? Who is this Ajusi? Dad? Yeonjae does not have a dad, though. No, you have. He had something coming up after you were born, so he had to leave for a while. Please make my beloved family live together. Make the wish. Kya. Looking back, it looks like my birth mother loved me. Every store we went to, it was bound for it to either fail or for us to be kicked out. Left me behind, the boy alone, holding his dinosaur pillow. I do not want to see that anymore now. Every store, every failure, every time. Because since you last cried like this, you had such a hard time, I am saying, to do it. You are still a young kid, yet you do not even cry, nor do you act childishly. Ugh, 4 years ago, even the sound from that time. Ugh, send him away immediately. Patient, please, calm down.
Please, director, I am scared. Still, everything is the past. I am fine now. Exactly because it is all the past now, it is not any better. I said harsh words to you, did not I? Teacher? Why? You are still a young kid. I know. But since you last cried like this,
And just increasing the risk of transferring misfortune to them. I just want to avoid misfortunes by myself like this. As soon as I said that, school, whispering, what is going on again? That is right. I have a very important business with you. Important business?
you are the guy that shot a drama at the park the other day, right? His acting was supposed to keep people away. Now it is bringing them closer.
Lee Yeonjae is known as a genius actor, but he carries a curse. Anyone who gets close to him suffers misfortune. Because of that, he decided to quit acting completely and live quietly. Everything changes when a classmate named Bihyuk approaches him.
He recognizes Yeonjae from a drama shoot at the park and bluntly says he wants to be friends. Yeonjae is confused. He does not even understand why someone would want to be friends with him. But Bihyuk is persistent, even when Yeonjae tries to ignore him and hide behind books. For a while, it seems like things are calm. There are no accidents, no strange incidents. Classmates even start to notice Yeonjae seems different, more peaceful. That peace does not last. While walking down the stairs, Bihyuk is hanging on his arm and they both fall. Bihyuk ends up injured. At the same time, Oh Seunghyun appears, someone who clearly has a problem with Yeonjae. Yeonjae begins to feel it again, the cold sensation, the red cracks of misfortune spreading behind him. He thinks to himself, why did it return? Once the curse returns, rumors spread fast. People whisper that anyone near Yeonjae ends up in the infirmary. Girls start saying he was following them, that every time they meet eyes, something bad happens. Some classmates even misinterpret the stairs as romance, saying, look, they met eyes again. Yeonjae isolates himself, standing alone by the notice board, trying to avoid everyone. His friend Nobi, who is now wearing a sling from the stair accident, tries to talk to him. Their interaction is awkward, full of guilt.
Nobi says he is upset, and Yeonjae immediately apologizes, believing his curse hurt his only friend. Then Yeonjae's ability evolves. He realizes his curse lets him see glimpses of future misfortune. He gets a vision from Haelin, a girl in his class.
In the vision, he cannot see exactly how or when, but he is certain she will be hurt tomorrow. He tells himself an accident will definitely happen. He tries to warn her, but she completely misunderstands. She thinks he has been following her and is angry, saying everyone is misunderstanding because he keeps following her around. Yeonjae does not know how to explain. The next moment, his vision becomes reality. A heavy flower pot filled with red tulips falls from the roof above where Haelin is standing. Yeonjae rushes and covers her eyes and pulls her away, taking the impact himself. Haelin is shaking. She says she almost died, but Yeonjae is looking up. On the roof, against the blue sky, there is a dark silhouette of a person looking down. It was not a random accident. Someone was up there. Both of them end up on the ground. Haelin says she thinks she is fine, but Yeonjae is relieved just to hear that. Then Haelin notices something. His hand is bleeding heavily. He injured himself saving her, and he is trying to hide it, saying he is fine. She stares at his bloody hand in shock, realizing he took the injury for her. For the first time, his misfortune did not bring pain to someone else. It protected them.